July 17th more. Maylee drove us on 280 for what seemed like hours, past San Jose State and Kelly Park. She rolled down her window as we cruised through Felt Lake, then Crystal Springs Reservoir, near where my mom grew up. Traffic slowed as we got into lower San Francisco near the airport, and in the actual city it became so thick I could have hopped out and walked faster. After a long stretch without any talking, Maylee turned down her stereo again and looked at me in the rear view. "Hey Miguel," she said. "I hope I don't come off as bitter in your story. I'm really not. I still believe in true love and meant to be, as much as anybody else. Maybe more." We caught eyes in the mirror and she said, "Make sure I don't seem so bitter, okay?" "Okay," I said. It'd been so long since we talked, was surprised she was still thinking about that. For some reason, right then I wondered what it'd be like if I was her boyfriend, and not that punk who cheated on her. I tried to think of me up there in the front seat with her, where Mom was, or maybe even driving. Her hand on the inside of my knee as I shifted gears, or kissing on my ear. I'm not gonna lie, I felt shit getting all hyped in my jeans, so I shifted around some, made sure nobody could peep my situation. Sometimes I seriously don't get how a guy who has a fine girlfriend like Maylee, or some of the girls Diego gets with, could even look at other girls, much less mess around. Staring at the back of Maylee's head, her short green and black hair, I tried to think for the first time about the girl's side of things when it came to Diego. But it made me feel pretty bad about shit, and I don't like feeling bad when it comes to anything Diego related, so I put the whole thing out of my head. Maylee looked at Mong, who was still staring straight ahead in his trance, and then at me in the rear view. "Hey Miguel, since we're all in this traffic, I mean, we're not getting anywhere anytime soon. I don't know. How about if I tell you my all-time favorite story about true love, from all the way back in China? Maybe you could even write this in your story someday." She turned around and looked at me. "That's cool," I said, and I got my pen ready, all happy she was going to tell me more. "Cool," she said, excited. "I'll talk slow so you can write it all. By the way, I don't know how this drive became sponsored by love or whatever. I know guys don't really like talking about this stuff as much, right?" I shrugged. "I don't care that much." She smiled, said, "Writers are different, I think. You guys are so much more sensitive." I shrugged again and looked down at my journal. But inside, it felt kind of nice what she said about me. Maylee turned back and rolled up her window, and she turned off the music completely.